This video will talk about using Blackboard Ultra Collaborate to record a live session. So far in the two previous videos, we saw screencast automatic and Zoom. And so today we're going to look at using Blackboard. So the first thing you want to make sure is to create a tool link, and let's call this Blackboard Ultra sessions. You can call it Ultra Collaborate sessions. And we go down here to grab the actual tool and we press submit. And so it's going to put it down here. I already have one. So let me just delete this extra one. And so once you have that there, to set up a session, you click on Blackboard Ultra Collaborate. And here you're going to have this button that says create a session. So we're going to want to press on that. So create a session. You want to title it. So this would be using Blackboard Ultra and so you give it a title, and then here it gives you a phone number in case a student doesn't have a mic. They can use this number to call in. It also gives you a guest link. So for example, if you have somebody that's not enrolled in your class here, but you still want them to see the video, then you can use that. So maybe if you have 3 sections of Math 2412, and you might not want to record this 3 times, then what you can do is record it in one of the classes, grab the guest link and send it to your other 2 classes so that they can all join at the same time. Then you can start a date. So I have this time here, and then you can put when it's going to end. If you don't want it to never end, you could press no end. You can repeat the session. And here it's if you want people to be able to log in before the meeting starts, you can do that. Or you can say no early entry. You can provide a description for your students. You can allow your students to download the recording. You can allow the chat messages. You can show your profile picture. And so you have several different options that you can either check or uncheck. And so then you press save when you're happy. And so what you would do to get to your session is you would basically just click here and say join session. Once you're in here, you have the choice, make sure your mic is on. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on. And then you can click on this so that your students can see you if that's what you want. The purple arrows on the right side, if you click on that, you can find someone to chat with. If I have people in here, I can look them up. And on the bottom side, you can send messages. And this one here, if you click on it, you can share a blank whiteboard. And so then with your stylus, you can write anything that you want. Okay, and you can also share your screen. So I'm going to press share my screen. And so then what happens is anything that you project, the students would be seeing it. And you can share files. So let me add a file, for example. And so here's the file. and press share now. And so your students can see the file. And then you can zoom in by clicking this button. Okay, and you can also write over it. You can use your stylus. And then something that is also really cool about here is you can do polling. So I'm going to say multiple choice. I'm going to say here, determine the degree of determine if the degree of the polynomial is even or odd. And you can send it. And so basically your students would just vote, and then you can stop it and say lock the poll, and then you can get your results. You can also do breakout groups. So you can split up your students if you like. And so you have all these options. So this is what the Blackboard Collaborate would do. Once you're finished recording, once you're finished with your session, then on the left side, you have these three little bars. You can go ahead and leave the session. And you can say it was okay. And then I'm going to submit and exit. And so basically, the session is over. Now, the good thing is, remember the time is 4:19. We're not going to use all that time. So you can just come in here and modify it. So I'm going to say 3:25. And if you notice, it changes the time over here. So the session ended. I press save. And so now that the session is done, to find it, you would click on the menu here, and then you're going to go to recording. So this is how your students would also find the recording if they were not able to log in. And so I have this one here was from earlier today. So the session would basically be here. The student can click on it and they can watch it. So this was from earlier. Okay. So now, so that's how we would use the Blackboard Ultra.